When you're shopping for identity theft protection, you will quickly notice that most services try to upsell you with tiered plans. But is it possible to still be protected with the cheaper option? Today, I'm breaking down whether premium tiers are actually worth the cost, comparing the industry-leading options LifeLock and Aura. And don't worry, I will also share what I discovered after testing dozens of these services, including which one I still personally use. We're going to be mentioning prices as of the time of recording, so just know that there's discounts in the description for the actual latest price. So when it comes to identity protection, companies typically offer you several tiers with increasingly expensive features. But the big question is, are you paying for essential protection or just for bells and whistles? Let's look at LifeLock first. They offer 4 tiers: Identity Advisor, Standard, Advantage, and Ultimate Plus. Their Identity Advisor plan costs $5 a month and offers dark web monitoring and restoration specialists. They always say something is cheaper than a cup of coffee, but this service isn't much of anything. Honestly, buy the coffee. LifeLock Standard is their entry-level option that's priced at about $12 a month. It only monitors one credit bureau, Equifax, and it includes $1 million coverage for legal experts, but just $25,000 for stolen funds. I hate to be blunt, but one bureau monitoring leaves a major gap in your protection. Identity thieves can open accounts that only show up on the other bureaus, and you would never know it. Moving up to LifeLock Advantage at around $23 a month adds phone takeover monitoring, crime alerts, and it bumps your reimbursement to $100,000. But here's what bothers me. You're still only getting one bureau monitoring, which just isn't enough in 2025. Credit monitoring is the main way that people engage in identity theft. They open a new account in your name and they start using it. Finally, there's LifeLock Ultimate Plus at about $35 a month. And this is where you finally get 3 bureau monitoring, the full $1 million in all insurance categories, and additional alerts for investments, home title, and bank accounts. It's also the only tier with priority support. To be fair, LifeLock does have some advantages. Their Norton integration is seamless if you're already using their security products. And their sign-up process is pretty straightforward, especially for less tech-savvy users. Their name recognition and longevity in the market also have to provide you some peace of mind. However, after testing all these plans extensively, I found it genuinely frustrating that basic protections like 3 bureau monitoring are locked behind the most expensive tier. To me, that's like selling a car where seatbelts are only available in the luxury package. These aren't bonus features, they're essentials. During my testing, I found the interface dated and the support inconsistent, especially on lower tiers where I faced long hold times and constant upsell attempts. When I did get alerts, they were significantly delayed compared to competitors, sometimes by hours. And their data broker monitoring is pretty limited unless, of course, you upgrade. Now let's look at Aura's approach. Unlike LifeLock, Aura includes 3 bureau monitoring and all core features on every single plan. The only difference between their tiers is how many people or devices are covered. So this completely eliminates the confusion and delivers better protection from day one. Let me share what I noticed about Aura during my testing. Their credit alerts are genuinely fast. I was so surprised when I got a notification about a credit check while the internet installer was still at my house. No joke. Most services would have notified me hours later. Aura's dark web monitoring is thorough, and I totally appreciate that they handle data broker removals instead of making you do it yourself. When I compared them side by side with LifeLock, Aura consistently found more of my exposed information. In one case, 18 instances compared to LifeLock's 8. What convinced me that this mattered was when Aura identified an active compromised password that my teammate was still using. None of the other services caught it, which showed me the real difference in their scanning depth. The practical benefit I noticed most was fewer spam calls. Within a couple of months of using Aura, those annoying calls went down by at least half, maybe more, and I saw fewer targeted ads following me around online. It actually made a noticeable difference in my day-to-day life. Their customer service really impressed me too. To give you the best review possible, I decided to test them out by calling on a weekend evening, and someone actually answered quickly, and they actually knew how to help me. No reading from scripts or transferring me to someone else. Aura isn't perfect though. They offer fewer bundled tools compared to LifeLock's Norton integration, and they don't have a monthly plan option if you prefer payment flexibility. So I've also tested other major services like Identity Force, ID Shield, and Experian Identity Works. And while each has their strengths, Identity Force has excellent monitoring tools and ID Shield offers affordable family plans, none of them provided the complete package of protection, speed, and value that I found with Aura. After testing all these services for months, Aura is the only subscription that I decided to keep paying for personally. That probably tells you pretty much everything you need to know about which one I found more valuable. So what's my bottom line? I would say LifeLock forces you to upgrade to get basic protections that should be standard, while Aura gives you everything important right from the start. After testing both of them extensively, Aura just delivers the better balance of comprehensive protection, user-friendly design, and straightforward pricing in 2025. If you want to check it out for yourself, I've included a link to Aura in the description below with the current discounts and a free trial. And if you've tried either service, let me know your experience in the comments. We are constantly updating our reviews based on real user feedback. Thanks.